Welcome back, coin collectors and history lovers. In today's video, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of American numismatics, where tiny treasures tell incredible stories. We'll be exploring the 6 most valuable and ultra-rare United States coins ever discovered. Coins so scarce and historically significant that they've shattered records at major auctions and become the ultimate prize for collectors around the world. The 1940 Lincoln wheat cent holds a special place in American numismatic history as a representation of enduring craftsmanship, wartime resilience, and artistic legacy. While millions of these pennies were produced, a select few stand out as highly valuable rarities due to their exceptional condition, striking quality, or unique minting varieties. Collectors today seek out these coins not only for their affordability as early Lincoln cents, but also for their historical charm and the satisfaction of owning a piece of pre-war America. In particular, pristine examples graded MS-67 plus red or special error varieties from 1940 have achieved remarkable values at auctions, commanding thousands of dollars. The combination of classic design, modest origin, and surprising market demand makes the 1940 Lincoln cent a cornerstone for both novice and veteran collectors. Minted at the Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco mints, the 1940 wheat cent emerged at a pivotal time when the United States was recovering from the Great Depression and standing on the brink of World War II. The Lincoln cent, designed by Victor David Brenner in 1909, had by 1940 already become one of the nation's most recognizable coins. The obverse featured the enduring portrait of Abraham Lincoln, symbolizing unity and integrity, while the reverse carried 2 stylized wheat ears representing agricultural prosperity. The 1940 issues were struck primarily for circulation, yet they maintain deep historical value as part of the last peacetime series before wartime copper shortages led to the steel cents of 1943. The mints collectively produced over 800 million coins that year, 586 million from Philadelphia, 81 million from Denver, and 112 million from San Francisco, reflecting both industrial recovery and public optimism. The 1940 Lincoln cent adheres to Brenner's iconic design, with "In God We Trust" and "Liberty" on the obverse flanking Lincoln's dignified bust. On the reverse, 1 cent and United States of America sit between twin wheat stalks, with the Latin motto E Pluribus Unum above. The coin is composed of 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc, weighs 3.11 grams, and measures 19 millimeters in diameter. What distinguishes the 1940 issue is not so much the design, but its remarkable preservation in high-grade red condition, where the original mint luster and color remain untarnished. Brilliant examples with sharp details, smooth fields, and full original red coloration are especially prized. Some error coins, such as 1940 doubled die obverses or off-center strikes, add further intrigue, providing unique variations that collectors avidly pursue. While 1940 Lincoln cents are common in circulated grades, their rarity becomes apparent at the highest levels of preservation. Most coins from that era saw heavy use, resulting in wear that diminished their detail and color. Only a small fraction survived in near-perfect uncirculated states. The most coveted examples are graded MS-67 red or higher by leading certification services such as PCGS and NGC. In these elite grades, the coin exhibits flawless luster, immaculate surfaces, and eye-catching color. Error varieties, especially the 1940 double die obverse DDO, are considerably rarer and can command substantial premiums depending on the clarity of the doubling and condition. The scarcity of these top-tier or error examples contributes heavily to their desirability and market strength in today's coin market. The value of a 1940 Lincoln wheat cent varies widely based on mint mark and condition. Common circulated pieces typically trade for 10 cents to $1.50, but prices rise sharply for uncirculated examples. A 1940 no mint mark MS-65 red coin can sell for $25.40, while MS-67 red pieces have reached $700 $200 at major auctions. The 1940D and 1940S issues are similarly priced, but sometimes bring higher premiums in flawless condition due to slightly lower populations. Rare error coins, such as the 1940 double die obverse, can command between $500 and $3,000, depending on grade and visibility of the error. Notably, the most expensive known 1940 Lincoln cent, a PCGS MS-68 red example, sold for over $10,000, underscoring the coin's enduring investment appeal among elite collectors. For collectors pursuing the 1940 Lincoln cent, careful selection and authentication are essential. Seek coins certified by reputable grading services like PCGS, NGC, or ANACS to ensure authenticity and proper evaluation of color designations, red, red-brown, or brown. Prioritize coins with full red luster, minimal contact marks, and strong strike definition. When storing, use inert holders or slabs in a cool, dry environment to preserve the copper's delicate surface and prevent oxidation. Collectors on a budget can start with high-quality MS-63, MS-65 red examples, while seasoned numismatists might pursue top-graded or error varieties as centerpiece investments. Attending coin shows, participating in reputable auctions, or networking through numismatic clubs can greatly enhance opportunities to find exceptional specimens. The 1940 Lincoln wheat cent stands as a bridge between America's pre-war optimism and its coming challenges, encapsulating both artistic excellence and historical depth. Its enduring appeal lies in its simplicity, an everyday coin that, under the right conditions, transforms into a numismatic gem worth thousands. For collectors, it offers a rewarding balance between affordability and prestige, with room for both casual enthusiasts and serious investors. Whether sought for its gleaming red brilliance, its double die mystery, or its connection to America's storied past, the 1940 cent remains one of the most fascinating and accessible treasures in U.S. coinage. As time advances, high-grade and rare varieties will only grow scarcer, reinforcing the 1940 wheat cent status as a timeless classic in the numismatic world. Next up in the 1946 Lincoln wheat cent is one of the most recognized coins from the post-World War II era, embodying both historical significance and numismatic charm. While millions were minted, select specimens, especially those in pristine condition or featuring rare minting errors, are highly sought after by collectors. The coin's enduring appeal stems from its blend of historical symbolism, aesthetic simplicity, and the nostalgia it evokes for an America emerging from war into prosperity. Although the majority of 1946 cents are common in circulated grades, those with extraordinary preservation or unique die varieties can command impressive premiums in today's coin market. For collectors of Lincoln wheat cents, the 1946 remains a cornerstone issue, representing both the legacy of Victor David Brenner's timeless design and the Denver Mint's post-war craftsmanship. Minted in 1946 at the Denver Mint, the 1946 wheat cent marked the second full year of resumed bronze cent production following the wartime steel cents of 1943. As the U.S. transitioned from wartime to peacetime economy, copper and tin supplies were once again available for coinage. This return to the classic bronze alloy, 95% copper, 5% tin and zinc, symbolized stability and renewal in the American economy. The Denver Mint struck approximately 315,690,000 of these cents, one of the higher outputs of the decade, reflecting both industrial growth and the widespread need for coinage in post-war commerce. Although it commemorates no particular person or event, its historical context ties deeply to the nation's recovery period and optimism of the late 1940s. The 1946 D. Lincoln cent continues the celebrated design created by Victor David Brenner in 1909 to honor President Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday. The obverse features a right-facing portrait of Lincoln, accompanied by the inscriptions "In God We Trust," "Liberty," and the date 1946, with the D Mint mark below it, denoting the Denver Mint. The reverse displays the iconic wheat ears design, two stylized wheat stalks encircling the denomination 1 cent, flanked by United States of America, and the motto EPLURIBUS UNUM. Struck in bronze, the coin measures 19 millimeters in diameter and weighs 3.11 grams. In uncirculated or red mint state conditions, the coin exhibits a beautiful reddish luster that significantly enhances its eye appeal and collector desirability, while the 1946 D cent is generally considered a common issue due to its large mintage. Scarcity emerges at the higher end of the grading scale. Coins that have survived in mint state red, MS67 or higher condition, are exceptionally rare and command significant premiums. Natural oxidation over time often turned most examples brown or red-brown, leaving few with full original red luster. In addition, certain die varieties and minting errors, such as repunched mint marks, RPMs, die cracks or off-center strikes, add layers of rarity and intrigue for advanced collectors. The combination of pristine surfaces, strong strikes, and vibrant color can turn an otherwise common cent into a prized possession in the numismatic world. In circulated grades, the 1946 D wheat cent typically holds modest value, usually between 5 and 25 cents, depending on condition. However, its worth increases dramatically for coins in superior grades. Certified mint state red, MS65 examples often sell for $20.40, while MS67 red coins, which are exceedingly rare, can bring $400, $700 or more at auction. The record auction price for a 1946 D cent reached over $2,000, paid for a flawless MS67 plus red specimen graded by PCGS. Variety collectors also pay high premiums for notable RPM varieties such as 1946 DD South or 1946 DD East, depending on visibility and clarity of the doubled mint mark. The market for high-end Lincoln cents remains strong, driven by a steady base of dedicated collectors and investors who value the series, historic continuity, and aesthetic uniformity for those seeking to add the 1946 D cent to their collection. Attention to color, luster, and strike quality is essential. Collectors are encouraged to seek coins graded and encapsulated by reputable third-party services such as PCGS or NGC, ensuring authenticity and condition verification. The most desirable specimens are full red examples with minimal marks and strong details. Storage should involve airtight holders or slabs to prevent oxidation, as exposure to humidity and air can dull the coin's natural red hue. When acquiring rare varieties or mint errors, consulting variety specialists or the cherry picker's guide can be invaluable. Auctions, online marketplaces, and local coin shows remain the best venues for sourcing both standard and rare examples, often yielding opportunities for keen-eyed collectors to find undervalued gems. The 1946 D Lincoln wheat cent embodies an important chapter in America's numismatic and cultural history. Its significance extends beyond its face value. It represents the resilience of a nation emerging from the shadows of war and the enduring artistry of the Lincoln cent design. While it may not be among the rarest wheat cents overall, its top-grade specimens and error varieties rank among the most desirable pieces for Lincoln enthusiasts. The combination of accessible entry-level value and high-end rarity gives the 1946 D broad appeal across all tiers of collectors. For those who appreciate history struck in metal, the 1946 D cent remains a timeless reminder of post-war America's optimism and the enduring legacy of Abraham Lincoln on U.S. coinage. Next up in the 1945 D. Lincoln Wheat cent stands as one of the most intriguing coins from the World War II era, representing both historical endurance and American craftsmanship. Minted in Denver during a time of transition and recovery, this coin continues to fascinate collectors due to its place at the end of an important chapter in U.S. coinage history. While most 1945 D cents are common in circulation, select high-grade or error varieties are exceptionally valuable and sought after. These rare examples can fetch thousands of dollars, making the 1945 D. Lincoln cent a cornerstone for collectors specializing in mid-20th century U.S. coinage. Its enduring appeal lies in its blend of accessibility for beginners and potential for extraordinary value at the upper end of the grading scale. From a historical perspective, the 1945 D cent was minted as the world was emerging from the devastation of World War II. The Denver Mint produced over 266 million of these coins, contributing to the country's continued effort to stabilize its economy. Unlike the steel cents of 1943, which reflected wartime material shortages, the 1945 D returned to its traditional bronze composition, 95% copper with small amounts of tin and zinc. This return symbolized America's post-war recovery and industrial normalization. The coin also served as a patriotic reminder of Abraham Lincoln's legacy, as it was struck during a time when the nation looked to its historical figures for unity and resilience. The design of the 1945 D. Lincoln cent, created by Victor David Brenner in 1909, is a timeless piece of American artistry. The obverse features a dignified portrait of President Abraham Lincoln facing right, with the inscriptions "In God We Trust, Liberty," and the year 1945, accompanied by the small D mint mark below the date. The reverse showcases two stylized wheat ears curving inward along the sides, framing the denomination 1 cent, and the country name, United States of America, with the motto EPLURIBUSUNUM above. This wheat reverse design was emblematic of America's agricultural strength and was used from 1909 to 1958, before being replaced by the Lincoln Memorial reverse. When preserved in mint state, the 1945 D cent exhibits rich red luster and sharply defined details, making it visually captivating to numismatists. Rarity is not solely defined by mintage, but by survival in pristine condition. Although over 266 million coins were struck, most circulated heavily for decades, leaving relatively few examples in gem mint state, MS65 or higher condition. The full red RD versions, which retain their original fiery copper luster, are particularly scarce. Moreover, certain minting errors such as doubled dies, off-center strikes, and repunched mint marks RPMs add substantial rarity and collector value. For instance, a 1945 D RPM variety, where the D mint mark was struck more than once, can command prices significantly above regular issues, depending on clarity and condition. In terms of market value, the 1945 D Lincoln cent can range widely based on grade and rarity. Circulated examples typically hold modest values between 5 and 25 cents, reflecting their availability. However, in mint state red, MS65 RD, these coins often sell for $25 to $50, while superb MS67 RD specimens have achieved prices upward of $800 to $1,500 at major auctions. The most exceptional examples, flawless in strike, color, and luster, have even surpassed $3,000. Rare RPM or double die varieties, especially when verified by PCGS or NGC, can exceed these amounts due to their scarcity and collector appeal. Overall, demand remains strong for high-grade 1945 D cents, particularly those with vivid color preservation and minimal contact marks, For collectors seeking to acquire or preserve a 1945D Lincoln cent, several best practices are essential. Always verify authenticity and grade through reputable third-party grading services such as PCGS or NGC, which ensure accurate valuation and protect against counterfeits. Focus on coins with a vibrant red color, as these command the highest premiums. When purchasing raw coins, inspect for minting errors and die varieties under magnification, as minor differences can have major value implications. Proper storage is also crucial. Use acid-free holders, capsules, or slabs in a cool, dry environment to prevent tunning or corrosion. Engaging with established numismatic communities and attending coin shows or reputable auctions can provide opportunities to find premium examples or learn from seasoned collectors. In conclusion, the 1945D Lincoln Wheat cent embodies a remarkable blend of historical legacy, artistry, and numismatic value. While most examples remain affordable and readily available, those preserved in extraordinary condition or displaying notable errors represent a hidden treasure in American coinage. The coin's connection to the final years of World War II and its role in symbolizing national renewal elevate its significance far beyond its face value. For collectors, whether novices or experts, the 1945D cent offers both an accessible entry point into numismatics and the potential for high-value investment when pristine or rare varieties are found. Its enduring beauty and historical resonance ensure it will remain a beloved piece of American heritage for generations to come. Next up, an 1950D Lincoln Wheat cent holds a notable place in American numismatics as one of the more desirable mid-20th century 1-cent issues from the Denver Mint. While millions were produced, this coin's true allure lies in the pursuit of exceptional condition examples, those graded at the highest mint state levels or exhibiting unique mint errors. Collectors are drawn to the 1950D not only for its historical placement in the final years of the iconic Wheat cent series, but also for its aesthetic appeal and the steady appreciation of high-grade specimens. In the competitive world of Lincoln cent collecting, coins like the 1950D serve as transitional markers between wartime scarcity and the booming post-war economy, making them both historically and visually significant to enthusiasts. Struck in Denver in 1950, this coin emerged during a period of renewal and optimism in the United States. The country had recently emerged from World War II and was transitioning into a time of industrial growth and consumer prosperity. The U.S. Mint in Denver, marked by its D mint mark below the date, produced over 334 million Lincoln cents that year, an impressive number reflecting America's expanding economy. Designed by Victor David Brenner and first issued in 1909, to honor the centennial of Abraham Lincoln's birth, the Wheat cent design remained a patriotic symbol of strength and unity. The 1950D issue represents one of the later years of the series before the Lincoln Memorial Reverse debuted in 1959, bridging two important artistic and cultural eras in American coinage. The 1950D Wheat cent continues the classic design introduced in 1909, featuring Abraham Lincoln's right-facing portrait on the obverse. Brenner's initials VDB, removed after controversy in 1909 but restored discreetly in 1918, can be seen on the truncation of Lincoln's shoulder. The reverse design, known as the wheat ears type, displays two stylized wheat stalks curving inward along the sides, framing the inscriptions 1 cent and United States of America, with EPLURIBUSUNUM above. The coin is composed of 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc, weighs 3.11 grams, and measures 19.05 in diameter. In brilliant uncirculated condition, it displays a rich red or red-brown hue, and when fully lustrous with sharp details, it becomes a visually stunning representation of early 1950s minting quality. Proof-like strikes and double-die varieties are particularly prized by advanced collectors. Although not rare in circulated form, the 1950D Lincoln Cent's true scarcity appears at the highest mint state levels, particularly in MS-67 red, RD, and above. Many coins from this era suffered from weak strikes, bag marks, or oxidation, which dull the luster and lower the grade. Only a small fraction of 1950D cents have survived with full original red color and minimal imperfections. Error varieties, such as off-center strikes, repunched mint marks RPM, or die cracks, also contribute to the coin's numismatic intrigue and rarity. Certified examples by PCGS or NGC in MS-67 RD condition are among the most coveted, as they represent the absolute peak of preservation and aesthetic quality. The value of a 1950D Lincoln cent varies widely based on its grade and color designation. Circulated examples typically trade for 10 cents to 25 cents, while uncirculated brown or red-brown pieces range from $1 to $5. However, coins in superb gem condition, especially those graded MS-67 RD, can command $600 to $1,000 or more at auction, depending on eye appeal and certification. One exceptional specimen graded MS-67 plus RD by PCGS has been reported to sell for over $2,500, reflecting the intense competition for top-tier examples in the Lincoln Cent Registry set market. Meanwhile, mint errors and varieties such as repunched mint marks can fetch $50 to several $100s, depending on rarity and clarity. For collectors, the 1950D Lincoln Cent presents an accessible yet rewarding opportunity to own a piece of American coinage history. Beginners can start by acquiring bright uncirculated examples from reputable dealers or online marketplaces, while advanced collectors should focus on certified pieces graded by PCGS or NGC to ensure authenticity and accurate condition assessment. Pay attention to the coin's color designation. Red, RD, coins retain their original mint luster and are far more valuable than red-brown RB or brown BN examples. Store coins in inert holders or airtight capsules to prevent oxidation, and handle them only by the edges with cotton gloves. Participation in coin shows, auctions, and numismatic forums can also provide valuable insight and opportunities to locate premium examples or rare die varieties. The 1950D Lincoln Wheat Cent embodies the enduring legacy of America's most collected coin series. Its connection to the post-war era, coupled with the timeless design honoring Abraham Lincoln, ensures its ongoing appeal to both novice and seasoned collectors. While not the rarest of the wheat cents in sheer numbers, the pursuit of pristine, high-grade examples transforms this modest copper coin into a highly desirable numismatic treasure. Its beauty, historical depth, and steady market appreciation make it a wise and sentimental addition to any U.S. coin collection, an elegant reminder that even the smallest denomination can carry immense historical and artistic value.